Alright, welcome to part 8 of the Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough. Today's episode is going to be in Central City. So you get here by doing the dark mission in, what was it? Cryptic Castle, the one that we did in part 5. I think that's the only way that you can get to this level, because this one is, look
Yeah,
at
it's
here,
all the way
right
at the top.
very at the top, which is ironic for a stage called Central City, that it's not in the very central of the map. Because Westopolis, the first level, that's located on the very left side of the map, which is also west if you're looking on a map. Which is why it's called Westopolis. Yeah, which is why it's called Westopolis. Why is Central City at the very northern part of the map? They didn't think this through.
I have a fun question. What do you guys think the Sonic Adventure 2 President's approval rating is? Considering he has all these world-ending events happening under his presidency.
I'm not sure, but considering there's a...
How many people do you think have posted like online in Sonic's World do like a Sonic for like President 2020, whatever year it is, in their world?
Like, wait, what are you asking?
Like, if you prove, how many people do you think actually like have like Sonic for President in their world?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not I'm not Ian Flynn. I don't know.
You have to be Ian Flynn to answer Sonic questions.
Exactly.
I will say he knows the lore better than any of the people that wrote these fucking games, bro.
Because he's trying to fix it.
He's trying to
actually make it consistent, and Sega did not give a shit about it back in like the 2000s.
No, they didn't. They didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit about it after Heroes, or even starting with Heroes, because they brought Shadow back, even though they said he was going to be a one-off character.
They didn't care as soon as Adventure came out. They almost immediately ignored. Well, nah.
No, that's not true.
Adventure 1 and 2, actually, I would say, they kind of acknowledge what happened in the classic.
Because there are some lines in Adventure 1 that refer back to the classic games, and also Heroes has some lines dedicated to Sonic Heroes, actually. Sonic Adventure, Man, Sonic Heroes referencing Sonic Heroes is really...
I mean, it's super hard to keep the classics in, like...
Yeah.
They're very self-contained and like in a small part of what would be a world, since they're on these little islands. So it's probably not too hard to combine those into an integrated like world building.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure and Unleashed and then like the new stuff like Forces, just dude, it's probably it's a nightmare to, I bet, for the Ian Flynn to keep this continuity where humans exist sometimes, and sometimes they don't. It's all Sonic characters. Yeah. Sometimes there's a human president of whatever, not the U.S., but, and then sometimes
of Central City.
Yeah, and then sometimes humans are just nowhere to be seen, like in what they've done with the comics, where it feels like they've just kind of replaced the humans. But Gunn also doesn't show up in the comics. It's so weird. I hate being a fan of this damn franchise.
I'm sure we've all said that at one point. I hate being a fan of this franchise.
Literally. I feel like hating the franchise is a key part of being a fan of it in Sonic's case.
You have to be prepared to despise Sonic.
Mm-hmm. You mostly despise Sega's decisions as a company as well.
Yeah, you're gonna hate Sonic as much as Eggman does.
You're going to become Eggman being a Sonic fan.
It could have been peak. We could have a Sega 9th gen console right now in another universe.
In another universe where they
What
didn't
do you
make
think that would be
decisions.
like, having Sega as one of the main competitors?
If Sega remained in the console space for the rest of the generations, I'm not really sure. I mean, I think all Sega properties would remain on their consoles.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious though, would Sonic be an even bigger name if we?
It's quite
like
huge already.
I feel like he was a little bit doomed to fail. Sega's strategy just was. Sonic didn't age as a cool character in the same, like, he became not cool by like the early 2000s. Or like, man, by like the mid 2000s.
Yeah, I mean,
because what was cool in
would-
gaming
yeah.
became FPSs.
Yeah,
Which is why you see stuff like this game.
we're trying to be so edgy and
Which is
catch up with modern times. Yeah,
but like, it's weird because what Sega was doing that was considered really edgy and cool in like the Dreamcast era, or the Genesis era especially, but also Dreamcast, which was like the stuff Nintendo would never do. Nintendo just started doing that during the GameCube era after the Dreamcast died. Like a game like Metroid Prime would feel at home on a system like on like a Sega system if it wasn't, you know, Nintendo IP.
I guess
Mostly just due to the tone of, I don't know, Sega's tone in the time feels more family friendly than what became popular in the era after they disappeared. But they built so much of their like market share with the Genesis off of being the one that was edgy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm communicating that thought well.
Well, no, I hear you. I'm just not sure if it. That's my thing. Yeah, I mean, like it is really hard to like say, and like Sonic is already as big of an IP as it's ever going to get. So yeah, because like Sonic.
But my main thing is, would he become big enough to actually justify AAA funding?
AAA funding. Oh well, I mean, I guess they're still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, it's funny is he's a name everyone knows around the world, but he clearly gets less. Well, actually, the biggest multimedia franchise in the world actually gets worse funded games than Sonic games. So I don't know if I can talk. Fucking Pokemon, bro.
Imagine being a Pokemon dev.
Oh god, dude, that job would make you hate yourself because you'd be like, no matter how passionate about the project you are, you're victim of having just any ability to actually make a good product taken away by, I don't know, greedy shareholders or something.
Probably. I mean, we look. We all know it in our today's society. Any Assassin's Creed game is made for shareholders, not for
actual fans. Oh my god, dude! They haven't been good in like 10 years. What was the 2015 one? Was it Origins?
Fuck if I know.
Odyssey. I think it was Origins. It was the desert one, I think.
I don't know Assassin's Creed well enough to know. And
I don't really either. I've played like 2 of them.
It would probably have been a stronger IP if they didn't pump games yearly.
It probably would be stronger if it wasn't Ubisoft.
That's also true.
Such a cowardly attempt.
God, I'm so glad I sped through the footage of here, because
God.
Halfway through, you could see that I got lost and couldn't find any more of the bombs that I needed to defuse with the fucking vacuum gun.
Yeah.
Thank God you rushed through it too. We have to see less Shadow gameplay.
Yes, the less Shadow we see, the better. Oh,
the
man.
less I have to think about this game's jank ass controls.
Yeah.